Something new this morning. Starting today, Virginia's 4 p.m. burn ban will go into effect.
Yeah, officials hope it will reduce the risk of wildfires in our state. Caroline Coburn is at the Henrico Fire Department right now with more on what you should know about preventing wildfires this season. Caroline.
Well, Robin, Reva, you may notice that Doug Reynolds is dressed a little bit differently than he was for our last half hour. He's in the gear that they use to actually fight any kind of brush fire or wildfire. So walk me through the difference in fighting these.
Absolutely. You know, usually we have that big, thick, heavy gear when we go fight a structure fire, and that's to protect us because it has 3 layers of protection. In wildland fires, it's all about having mobility because so much can change. Wind can change, and it's about being able to quickly get out of the way. And, you know, a house fire might last an hour. These brush fires can last days. So it's all about being able to work that long. So this is the ensemble. We're very fortunate here in Henrico County. They bought us Nomex pants, so these are fireproof. We got a very light jacket, you know, your hand, your gloves. Eye protection is really important, especially at night. You go into this fire at night, you can see everything. All of a sudden you put the fire out, it's very dark, so you got to be careful that you don't get poked in the eye with a branch or a briars.
And people at home need to know that they need to really take this into consideration and really pay attention. You can even check online, as you mentioned, to see the fire index for that day, because you don't want to make a mistake that causes you guys to have to come out here, because you guys have to carry this when you're walking through the woods. And Doug, let me try to pick this up. This thing is so incredibly heavy, and they have to put this on their back to obviously, you know, when you're trying to put out the fire in the woods. It's not an easy process.
Yeah, because everything we do on a brush fire, you got to tote it into the woods. So you got a backpack, you know, you put 5 gallons of water, and, you know, we're going to spray to put the fire out. We have lots of handheld tools, chainsaws, which are very dangerous, these rakes, and you want to try to, you know, we call it the fire triangle, you know, heat, fuel, and oxygen. You usually have to try to remove the fuel, so that's when we're going to rake these lines, get down to the dirt. So it's a lot of work.
You want to make sure you don't cause them any extra. They're already doing so much here in Henrico. So coming up in our next half hour, about 6:45, we're going to take you out back, show you where these guys have been training and more of what they'll do to fight a fire.
I'm going to put this on you.
Oh, goodness. Okay, we'll see. Stay with us, Robin, Reva.
Well, I want to see that. All right. Caroline Coburn reporting live. Thanks, Caroline.